LeBron came back to Cleveland, and the return of the Trill is coming as well.
Yes, I'm coming back to the music industry.
But you have been here though.
Yeah, but I haven't dropped a full studio album of brand new music in years.
How long?
Probably 4 years, or 3 years. Because I last time I released was the
Triller.
No, there was Trill, there was 2 Trill, and then there was Trill OG, and then we had the Epilogue, which was like 2 new songs, and then like some other stuff that I had. That was good, but we didn't have enough room to put it on the Trill OG album, and it was just sitting over there at the record company, and they were like, "Look, we're just sitting on this music. I know your deal's over, but let's do a one-off deal to just kind of," because he didn't want to put the music out without me. You know, so he was like, why don't we just kind of do a one-off where we put up what we got left over, add a couple of new songs and put it out. So even that album wasn't a full, genuine.
So is this all brand new stuff?
Yeah, this is all brand new.
How many tracks?
On this album, probably 15. We're still trying to figure out, because I got like 50 some odd songs. And so it's just a matter of trying to figure out.
Is that normal? To pare down from that many?
Not for everybody.
Okay. But for you, is it normal?
In this instance, I overdid it. Like that was kind of where UGK was the last UGK album was a double album, because we just got in the studio, caught a vibe, and just kept going. And then you never know how things are going to work out. And for your family, the best thing that you could leave them is a catalog of fresh music that people can appreciate, instead of just the old stuff that you hope gets resold and replayed again. You know, so I was just, trying to be proactive about, just in case something crazy happens out here, that my family would have more than enough music to redistribute and put out and, generate money off of. But then also, again, we caught a good vibe. We were in the lab with a lot of great people. And I record pretty fast. It doesn't take me more than like 40, 45 minutes to write a song. Mm-hmm. And then maybe another 20 minutes to record it. So I go in the studio usually about 5 or 6 hours. It depends. Big Crit made a lot of this stuff for this album. But then we worked with some up-and-coming people, too. It's Kid October out of Dallas. Produced a song I did with Lil Wayne. Manny Fresh produced a song that I did with 2 Chainz. But a lot of it was orchestrated by, either produced by Crit or by people that Crit was recommending to me, some new up-and-coming talent, like guys like Super Mario and this kid Black Metaphor. Really, really good musicians. And I didn't want to get caught up with a lot of samples either, because that eats up a lot of your upfront money. And then you have to share the back-end money with the people that you sample the music from. So try to find people that could create, original compositions so that we all could make better money off of it. And this is my first actual, independent album put out to the public. I've been in the system for over 20 years. So now this is us setting up our own label and, doing all the business side of everything, the promotion and marketing.
I'm surprised it's taking you that long to get to that point, because you're pretty business savvy.
Yeah, but I mean, it's always a lot easier to just let other people do it for you. But then at this point, but at this point, I don't want to do it the easy way. I need to do it the right way. And this is, for me, I need control of this project. I need to kind of dictate it a little bit more than I let it be dictated before. I kind of feel like this is really my first pure solo album, because every other album was circumstantial. Like the first solo, I never even wanted a solo career. The only reason I had one was because Pimp went to jail. So that was like a circumstantial album. Then him passing away, albums kind of based off of that stuff. So this is my first album with my own complete thoughts. I'm starting this album because I wanted to do it. This was something that I wanted to do, music that I wanted to make, a perspective that I wanted to show of myself right now. That had nothing to do with anything that was going on anywhere. I'm still holding the UGK mantle, still carrying that torch, of course, and still repping for the Pimp. But I think it was important for people to see where I am now in terms of where the music industry is, in terms of where the world is, what's my perspective on things. I feel like people, want to hear some of that stuff, and that's what we went and did. I'm happy with all the music we made, but we can't put everything on one album. I got to keep some stuff in the chamber, so to speak.
You got to. 8:46 here.
But it's jamming.
And it's coming out on March 16th, right?
March 16th, Return of the Trill.
March 16th, Return of the Trill.
That'll be South by Southwest weekend, so we're going to be out there.
Oh, that's going to be awesome. I need to get out there.
We're going to be out there, promoting it for that, because it's a lot easier to touch a lot of media people, a lot of artists, and a lot of fans that just like music. That's the perfect place.
Jump off. spot, especially in the state of Texas.
Oh yeah, no, I can't. I don't think I could do any worse.
No,
I would have had to drop it like on the day of the parade or something.
Right.
Day of the actual parade or something to get more Texas people to pay attention.
8:47 here on the bench. That's Bun B, along with Chris Solis. I'm Lance Zerline. Coming up at 9 o'clock, Del, Raheel will all be here. The food will still be on the table thanks to Repeat. And you're listening to the bench.
Well, there's an simulcast. So I got it.
Okay.
Do I have Houston artists on it? Yeah, I got Kiki on the album. I got Slim Thug on the album. I got a song with Killer Calion on it. No, I don't have any Pimp C on it. The Pimp C's family and their estate control all the Pimp C music and stuff like that. Now, I have something that has Pimp talking on it, but it's not new that you haven't heard before. Just some stuff from some of the interviews and stuff that he did that kind of work with the song. I did with Corey Moe. Young Corey Moe produced a song for us. And, like I said, I don't want to get in the way of what the estate is trying to do and what they're trying to get to. I don't like to get in the way of that stuff. Delaron, what's up? You up early, homie?
I don't want Renato to come in today.
But this album is jamming. Like, this album is jamming. We got T.I. on the album, Lil Wayne, 2 Chainz. Like I said, Slim Thug, Killer Calion, Lil Kiki. There's going to be some other stuff on there that you're not ready for. It's going down.
Just back to Rhythm Ed.
How quickly do you think his face was
Already.
photoshopped on Capitol?
I haven't seen it.
Did you see it?
No,
Pretty tight.
let me look it up.
Bill Raheel on Colin Kaepernick.
Podcast is up and running. We just episode 1 is in the bio right now, so you can go to my bio. And I know that's right, money don't sleep. You can go on my bio right now, my Instagram page, and it'll give you a link to my YouTube channel, The Real Trillionaires. That's where you can see all the Trill Mill videos, and you'll be able to see the podcast videos on there as well.
Works great. I didn't want to give John a satisfaction.
I'm not giving him any.
He waited until John was out of town.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with that.
John would have got that W.
Yeah, no, he didn't get it.
No, this ain't my podcast. This is me just doing an interview with the guys here at 97.5.
Songfest made you cut it.
My guy Lance Zerline, and
Songfest made
I'm
you
in
cut
here
it.
with Chris Solis today. Yeah, Crit actually does perform on the album. Chris doing a couple of hooks on the album.
Who brought the food in?
Churro waffles.
Bacon ribs, but I think they bodied those. I think that's a wrap.
Skillet crepes.
So you can get that. There's a skillet there.
Pancakes.
Cinnamon roll. No, not as too.
That boy said he used to buy music from me at King's Flea Market. He know what you're talking about because I don't even say that much on interviews, so you had to know what you was talking about.
The churro waffles is basically.
How about that's
dessert.
not butter?
Yeah.
That's just called, that's icing.
That's icing.
It's called icing.
Oh, I know.
Hey guys, can you bring extra icing?
Well, can you download the album on Pandora? I don't know. You'll probably be able to stream some stuff off of there, but I don't know about the album.
Gulf Coast Chevy at 57.
Damn, son, enchilada.
Ha.
It's breakfast taco.
Breakfast.
We just trying to be bosses like you, Delaron.
I'm going to ask y'all this question about grilled cheese. Ask Rasa Cristobal, Solis, and Bun with the preferred cheese and grilled
Man,
cheese.
free
sandwiches.
vicious. You ain't lying.
Gruyere.
Gruyere.
Oh, here.
Release date is March 16th.
No, son, manchego cheese. Oh no,
Velveeta gets the job done.
ain't got 4 cheese blend.
4 cheese blend.
This is cool that this song is playing. It's apropos, too, actually, because if you go on YouTube and look up the video for this song, because it's called Game Time, I wanted it to have an athletic feel, like a sports feel. So I called every major sports organization in Houston and asked, could I film in the stadium? And so the Texans...
You did it in all of them.
Yeah, so the Texans said yes first. And then I kind of just went around like, well, the Texans are letting me shoot. So the Rockets were like, yeah, no problem. And the Astros were like, come on, Bun, you can do whatever you want. Up here, the Crane family just gives me like a full run.